Join me as I dive into the challenge of finding real love in 2025 and uncovering the secrets that make it happen. We live in a time where the heart is under pressure, pressure to perform, pressure to be perfect, pressure to be seen. Love used to be about presence, now it's about presentation. You got people rehearse in text messages like audition lines. Should I wait 2 hours to reply? Should I double text? Should I say hey or hey ye? And let's be real, everybody's talking about vibes and now. Not values, not vision, just vibes. We're falling for profiles, not people. Falling for projections, not depth. You meet someone and instead of asking, who are you when no one's watching, we ask, what's your sign and what do you stream on Netflix? But let me tell you something. Love ain't a highlight reel. It's the behind the scenes. It's the bloopers, the breakdowns, the late night doubts, the morning breath, the messy parts, and someone still choosing you in all of it. But the problem is, we're trying to microwave something that was meant to be slow, cooked. See, love was never meant to be convenient. It was meant to be cultivated. We swipe through people like we're scrolling a menu, but real love doesn't come with next day delivery. It doesn't show up in a curated box with a bow on it. It comes in silence. It shows up in the spaces between attention and affection. It's built in eye contact, honesty, sacrifice, not emojis and late night flings that leave you more empty than full. And I get it, we're busy, we're scared, we want love without the labor, but you don't get forever by accident. You don't stumble into soulmates, you show up for them, you choose them, over and over and over again. And here's the kicker, even if you meet the right one, if your mindset's wrong, you'll ruin something that was meant to be beautiful. So what do? We start by unplugging from the noise. We stop chasing what's trending and start tuning into what's timeless. Because real love, it's not loud. It doesn't need a post, a filter, or a viral moment. It's quiet, it's steady, it's earned. So in 2025, if you want love that's real, put your phone down for a second. Look somebody in the eyes, and instead of asking, what do you do? Ask them, what do you dream about when nobody's listening? That's where love starts, not in the cloud, but in the core. Now let me speak on something most people run from. Before you start looking for them, you gotta go looking for you. Yeah, I said it. Everybody's searching for the one, but ain't nobody searching within. We're out here hoping love will fix us, complete us, save us. But love ain't a bandage, it ain't a rescue mission. It's a reflection. And if the mirror's dirty, if it's cracked with unhealed pain, shame, insecurity, then all you're gonna do is keep attracting people who reflect the mess you haven't cleaned up. You ever wonder why the same type of heartbreak keeps showing up with different names? That ain't coincidence, that's curriculum. Life will keep enrolling you in the same class until you learn the lesson. See, back when I thought I was ready for love, what I was really looking for was validation. I wanted someone to tell me I was enough, because deep down I didn't believe it myself, so I performed. I impressed, I adapted. I became what I thought they wanted while ignoring what I needed. And let me tell you, that's not love, that's survival. You can't love from a place of emptiness. You can't build with someone when your foundation is cracked. Because if you don't know who you are, you'll shift into whoever they want you to be, just to keep from being left behind. But you deserve more than that. You deserve to walk into love, full, not begging, not broken, not lost. And that starts with the mirror. Look at yourself, for real. Not the version you present to the world, but the raw, unfiltered, vulnerable you. What are you afraid of? What wounds are you still carrying? What lies are you still believing about your worth? Because when you face that, when you stop blaming others and start owning your story, you gain power, you stop settling, you start saying no to what drains you and yes to what honors you. And don't get it twisted, self. Love ain't just spa days and affirmations. It's boundaries, it's accountability. It's telling yourself the truth even when it hurts. You want real love, get real with you. Because the more you love yourself, the less tolerance you'll have for half-hearted love. And the more you heal, the more you'll attract people who are whole too. Because here's what they don't teach you: love doesn't start when two people meet. It starts long before that, when two people become whole on their own. so they can come together in strength, not survival. Don't wait for someone to bring you love. Become it. Be the person you're searching for and watch who shows up. Let's talk about fear. Let's talk about what happens after your heart's been cracked open. After you've given your all to someone who didn't know how to hold it. After you trusted somebody with your story, and they used it as a weapon. After you waited, hoped, prayed, and got disappointment instead. Yeah, I know that feeling, that ache. That tightness in your chest that whispers, don't try again. Don't open up. Don't be a fool. And it's tempting, ain't it? To turn your heart into a vault. To build walls so thick, even love itself couldn't break through. You tell yourself you're fine alone, that love's overrated, that nobody's real anymore. But that's not strength. That's fear in disguise. Fear will tell you to settle. It'll whisper, take what you can get before it's too late. It'll convince you that your standards are too high, that your dreams are unrealistic, that your worth is negotiable. But faith speaks a different language. Faith says, wait. Faith says, you're not too much, you're just enough for the right one. Faith says, heal first, trust again, try again, believe again. You see, real love doesn't show up when you're desperate. It shows up when you're ready, when you're willing to risk softness again after life has hardened you, when you've seen the worst and still believe in the best. And I know in 2025, it's not easy. We live in a world where people call vulnerability weakness, where being too honest is seen as a red flag, where folks will run from depth because they've gotten too used to surface level everything. But let me tell you something right now, being soft in a hard world, that's not weakness, that's warrior work. It takes courage to hope again, to love like you've never been lied to show up open, knowing there's a chance you might get hurt, but believing there's also a chance you might finally be seen. Real love will never require you to shrink, to beg, to pretend. Real love will meet you in truth and invite you higher. But you gotta have faith not just in love, but in yourself. That you're worth being chosen slowly. That you don't have to chase or prove or perform. That the right person will recognize your light and protect it. You don't find that kind of love by playing it safe. You find it by letting go of what hurt you, so you can grab hold of what's meant for you, and that takes faith, not blind faith, but faith backed by growth, by wisdom, by trust in timing. Because sometimes the delay is not denial, it's development. Sometimes God is just shaping you and them so when the connection comes, it lasts. So when the moment arrives, it fits. So keep your heart open. Not wide open to anything, but ready for everything that's aligned with your purpose. Because love, real love, divine love, it finds the ones who didn't give up. So what's the secret to finding real love in 2025? It's not in a swipe, not in a trend, not in chasing someone who doesn't see you. It's in slowing down. It's in learning yourself so deeply that love doesn't complete you, it complements you. It's in having the courage to believe that in a world built on convenience, real love still takes commitment. Look, I can't promise you love will come easy, but I can promise you it'll be worth it, not perfect. Not without storms, but true. And that kind of love, it doesn't just happen. It's built. It's chosen. It's protected. So before you go out there looking for the one, ask yourself, am I ready to be the one? Not just for somebody else, but for me. Because when you walk in your truth, when you love with integrity, when you lead with faith and not fear, you don't just attract love. You attract alignment, you attract peace, you attract purpose. And that's the kind of love that lasts. So go out there, love with intention, love with wisdom, love without apology, be patient, be honest, be open. And above all, don't let this world convince you that love is lost. It's not, it's just waiting for someone bold enough to believe in it again. Why not let that someone be you? Thank you.